Welcome back everybody to another video here. I am Chris once again from Critters Rehatched, and this video is going to focus on another collection update for all my Critters memorabilia, and this is going to be miscellaneous items. Basically, it's anything that I have that I can't really classify into other sections or other categories, such as like fan-made stuff, artwork, just anything in general that I go to like conventions and find that just vendors at conventions have for sale that they made themselves. And I'll go through a lot of these different things, and I'll show you exactly what I got and what they are. So let's go ahead and get started. And the first thing here I want to show is a pillow here that has Critters 3 image artwork on it. I actually bought this online. This is from horrordecor.com. They focus on a lot of like pillows, pillowcases, bed sheets, and stuff like that. And they actually specify on horror genre. So they actually made this design themselves, and I came across it, and I knew I had to have it. So this was Critters 3 artwork onto the pillowcase here. It's very, very soft. It's very, very nice. And it's from horrordecor.com, so you can check out their website and buy one of these pillows. The next thing I have here, I actually got this online. I know this is going to sound really stupid, but I had to have it. Somebody sent me a link to it, and I was like, hey, you know what? I got to have this. This is actually a candle, and somebody just made a candle, and they just put artwork to different movies on the front of them, and this one had Critters on it. So I have a candle here that has Critters on it, and it actually smells really, really good. The next thing I have here, I went to a convention, and there was these vendors that had a bunch of these cardboard cutouts that they made themselves that they did artwork for. They would actually I'm not sure what kind of paint they used, but they did the paint themselves on all these cardboard cutouts, and they had one here for Critters, and it's basically kind of like a little stand, but the artwork is really, really good, and it's just really cool to have just to stand up and on top of my shelf and everything like that. So I don't know what the company was or what the independent guy was that did these, but just there was a vendor at a convention that I went to that had these for sale. He was making a bunch of different ones, and they had this one. This is the only one they had Critters related, so I decided to pick it up. The next one I have here, the next thing is some artwork. I was at another convention, and somebody was selling some artwork they commissioned, and this one here is just something they drew. It took them, I think they said it took them about 45 minutes to an hour to make the entire sketch. So I thought this was really cool, and I picked it up. Another thing here is whenever you go to like video rental stores, they always have like these cardboard, or not really cardboard, kind of like these thick plastic covers that display like the titles of the movies, like what's on top of it, so you can flip through like different genres or different titles and stuff. Well, the guy took the same type of material and put the cover arts to different movies on them. And so I picked up one here this guy had for Critters, and it's very, very thick, and it's just like a thick plastic. And it's just very cool to have just display up on the shelf as well. I wish they had all four of them, but he only had the artwork for one, so I had to pick it up. The next one here, the next things I'm going to get into are pretty small items, so it might be hard to see these, but I'm going to try to do my best to show these. These are just little buttons to put on your shirt, and I was at a convention again, and this guy had them, and these are for Critters. And like I said, they're very, very hard to see, but I hope you guys can see them. I know it's a little bright and everything, but hope you guys can make those out. And anything I find them at conventions. If I find, buttons or whatever, they're really cheap. So if I don't already have them, then I go ahead and pick them up. And like I said, they're pretty small, so it's really going to be hard to see some of these, but this next one I have here, I have two different ones. These are actually beer bottle openers, or can openers, whatever you want to call them, can openers. I have two different artworks. This one here is for Critters 2, and this is the back of them, just to show you what the back looks like. And then we have the one for Critters. So I thought these were kind of cool. I actually really like this one a lot more. This one seems to be the artwork that every single person used for fan-created stuff, so the fact that they did this one kind of made me interested in picking it up, just because it was different. The next one here is actually a mirror. So, well, I'm sorry, this one's not a mirror. This one's a magnet, and it's got the Critters 2 artwork as well. And this one is the mirror. So this has got critters on the front of it, critters too. And so this one is the mirror, and the other one I had is the magnet. So yeah, both the same artwork. One is a magnet and one is a mirror. The next ones I have here are the magnets, and I have 2 of each one. And this is for the critters. This is the generic artwork, like the bee poster version. This is just a little small magnet to put up on the fridge or something. And the other artwork I have for it is the same generic artwork used for everything. And I picked these up at a vendor's table as well. As a matter of fact, all these, I think, I got them at different conventions, but they might have been the same vendor. I'm not sure. And the next one I have here is a necklace. Just a generic necklace here made out of bottle caps around the edge. And in the middle is the artwork for critters. And the next up we have is a light switch cover, a light switch cover. And this has critters on it. So if I ever get a room dedicated to critters, then this will be the light switch I would use for it. Next up is some stickers here. A guy had some stickers for sale at a convention that I went to. And sure enough, I went through and dug through and found the critters ones. So this is based on some artwork from some vendor as well. I'm not sure if it's the same vendor who did the art for this, but he made these into stickers. So I picked up 2 of them. This next one here is, this is kind of cool. I found this on eBay. And I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not, but over here is the just a little picture of the artwork, and then the title down here. But right here in the center here, there's a little black speck. That is, I don't know if you can see it or not, if I can hold it up closer to the screen. But it is actually the 35mm film cell from the movie, from the first Critters movie. And if you actually hold it up to the light, you can actually see an image from the movie. And this is the image of the critter that's jumping onto the couch whenever they when the Brown family goes back into the home, and it's the one that gets killed by the ceiling fan. But I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's definitely there. I wish I had more of these, but this is the only one that I found. It's really cool just to have it, and it's all put in this little plastic sleeve and everything so that it doesn't get ruined or anything. The next one I have here, my friend actually drew this for me. It's just artwork. I asked him, he was just doing sketches one day himself. And I was like, hey, would you care to draw something for me real quick? And he was like, sure, why not? So I had him draw this for me, just out of a, just for a sketch. And I think he did a pretty good job. I don't know if you can see it very well or not, but I think he did a really good job. And that is the first Critters cover art. And the last thing that I have here isn't really anything special. I just wanted to keep it. I went to a convention back in 2011, and it was like a Critters reunion. It was like the first of its kind, and it was the 25th anniversary. And while I was there, they had a bunch of different handouts and everything and promotional material they had for the convention they were handing out to people. And this one had Critters on the front that had the guests there, which was D. Wallace Stone, Leanne Curtis, and Don Opper. It was Don Opper's first appearance at any convention, and I wanted to keep this little handout just because I thought it was kind of cool as a collector's piece. So I got that one from Cult Fiction Drive-In. Alright guys, that is it as far as artwork and everything goes for my collection, and miscellaneous buttons, pins, necklace, whatever, jewelry, anything that doesn't really have like its own little category for this video. I do have a couple more videos I'm going to be doing. I know I still have posters left to do, and another video after that to do as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I know there wasn't very much to talk about, but the things I did talk about were pretty small in comparison to the other things that I have. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll be right back again soon with another collection update. See ya.